Hi there. Thank you for tuning into the YouTube channel for Fast Solution On-Site Computer Services. I have to say this video in particular is something that I'd really appreciate you gathering your family around or maybe even emailing to loved ones after, because it's something that is eventually going to hit all of us. And that is phone calls from technicians that claim they're from Microsoft to help you get a virus off your computer. The reason I say it's so serious is that they are hitting everyone. It doesn't matter how old you are, but they are calling you and telling you and trying to scare you that you have a virus on your computer. I'm giving you this video as a tip on how you're going to be able to prevent that in the future, or what to do basically if it's already happened to you. The idea is you will get a call from someone with either a blocked number or a phone number that you don't recognize, claiming they are from Microsoft and letting you know that your computer is infected. They will ask you to go in remotely, and you will have to help them on there and give them the permission to do that. But they will assure you that you have something on your computer, either by bringing up some text that you're not familiar with and letting you know that that's the virus, or trying to do it some other way. At the end of the call, they'll get a Visa or MasterCard number from you. They'll claim to give you an antivirus, which doesn't do anything, and you've opened yourself up to possible identity theft as well as somebody contaminating your computer. So the idea is what to do. The first thing I tell all of our clients is to call your bank. If you have given them the Visa or the MasterCard, you have really given them access to more than you think. You need to either cancel that card or get a statement put on your account at the bare minimum, letting them know that this happened to you and to prevent any charges coming. The second thing to do is to get your computer off of the internet by unplugging your computer or disconnecting your internet on a laptop. What you're basically doing is making it impossible for anyone to remote in without your knowledge. And lastly is to give a technician a call, hopefully Fast Solution, but there are other techs here in Barrie that are very good. Give one of us a call and get somebody to come over and look at your computer and make sure that there was nothing dropped in your computer when they were in remotely. To keep the list nice and short, we've compiled it down to 5 tips on how you can prevent this from happening to you in the future, whether it's happened to you or not already. The first one, and probably the most important, is to get a proper antivirus. There's lots of free antivirus out there. I assure you they do not work as well as the paid versions. We are a gold reseller of AVG. We've had great success with that. If you need more information, go to our website at www.fastsolution.ca. You can read all about it, or you can give us a call at 705-739-3278, and we can give you all the information about AVG. They also have their own website, obviously, that you can go and check out. The second point would be that you have to realize there is nobody that is going to call you with a concern about your computer. Claiming that they know already that you have a virus is an impossibility unless you have let them in prior. So if you do work with a tech company right now and they do remote access and they call you, it very well could be legitimate. If it's one of these guys I'm speaking about, it's not, for sure. So what you need to do is just be aware of who's calling. If it doesn't make sense to you, it probably is false. The third thing is to change your passwords. And this sounds like it's something that everyone should know, but we always go over it with our customers, especially if you're going onto websites, for example, Facebook, where you need to put in a password. Try to change that every month. If it's something that's not asking for your password all the time, every 3 months is probably better than is more than good. The fourth point is emails. Emails are a huge problem because sometimes you'll get them from someone you know and trust, but they've been infected. So for example, if you get an email from your friend and it says, check this out with a link, chances are it's spam, or it's something that you shouldn't click on. If it looks fishy, if it doesn't come through with a subject line, chances are there's a problem with it. But that goes back to our first point. If you have the proper antivirus in there, it's going to be able to stop it for the most part. And the fifth and final point is whether you have a wireless network in your house, whether it's protected, I guess home or business. You need to make sure that no one can get into that, because if they can get access to your router, to your wireless network, they've got access to all of your files. So a simple password, putting that on there is the easiest way to encrypt it so that there won't be any people getting in there that you don't want to. Once again, all of these things can be done through us, Fast Solution. We can send a tech to see you and get this all set up, but it's more just protecting you down the road. And like I said at the start of the video, sending this to your friends and family, everyone is getting this call. Not everyone is seeing this video. So the idea is spread the word, get it out to your parents, get it out to your kids. It happens to all of us, and they don't necessarily target a particular person. Thanks very much for tuning in, and look for new videos down the road.